Ladies and gentlemen, would you please remain standing while Dr. Elise Davis McFarland delivers our invocation. Dr. Elise Davis McFarland.
Please join me in prayer. Dear Lord, we come thanking you for this wonderful day of celebration, for these graduates who have fulfilled their dreams of academic success and achievement, for this faculty that has helped them to come to this point, and the staff that has supported them all. Thank you for these graduates' success, for their perseverance and their willingness to take on the daunting challenge of education. Let them use their knowledge and skills not only for their own benefit, but also for the benefit of others, that their light might be that much brighter. We are grateful to our Father for our president, the staff, and area commissioners of this college. We are especially grateful for the faculty that has given tirelessly of themselves to enable these graduates to gain the knowledge and skills that will help them become the contributors to society and builders of tomorrow. We ask also your blessings upon the parents, spouses, partners, relatives, and children of these graduates. Their roles have been large, and their support has been the bridge these graduates have crossed to get to this day. Finally, we ask that you hold each graduate in the palm of your hand, for there they will be safe, and you will be their comfort. Amen.
You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the chairman of the board of the area commissioners, Mr. Jack Harrison from Dorchester County.
Thank you, Dr. Thornley. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 48th graduation ceremony of Trident Technical College. Today we celebrate you, the graduates of 2012. You have made the commitment to the long hours of hard work and sacrifice to succeed, regardless of the challenges you may have faced. We applaud your efforts. Graduates, this is your night. This is also a very special night for your family, friends, and loved ones that have supported you through your educational journey. Their support, inspiration, and encouragement have made this day possible for you. Please join me in thanking your families and friends for believing in the value of education and believing in you. Let's give them a hand also. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Area Commission, we send our congratulations to the class of 2012. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the largest graduating class in the history of Trident Technical College just marched through those doors. Yay! Congratulations, congratulations. 1,951 of you graduate. And tonight, we have 675 whom we will be recognizing. We are the second largest college in South Carolina providing undergraduate education thanks to you. Thank you for choosing Trident Technical College. And here is our hope. We hope that you felt as though you were attending a very large college that behaved like a very small college, that you were special. As I look out at all of you tonight, I know that every one of you has a story to tell about what brought you to this evening. Stories are the oldest and most powerful form of communication. People connect through stories. Stories help us not only to understand ourselves better, but to understand other people and to see, you know, we're not so different after all. Because of your shared experiences, there are common themes to your stories, struggles and successes, hard work and long hours. Do I hear an amen? They're all there. You also have in common your perseverance. You pushed all obstacles aside and you pushed toward your goal. You took test after test, including some very recently, right? You completed assignment after assignment. You did it. The proof is here. You are graduating tonight. A good story, ladies and gentlemen, has memorable characters, and I know there are a few in your story. Probably some are here tonight, maybe fellow students, family and friends who surround us in the audience, faculty and staff on either side of you. As these people supported you, they are literally, in your story, supporting characters. The similarities in your stories may end here. After all, every single one of you is unique. That is why it is so important for you to tell your story, because these stories are impactful. They help us deal with challenges of our own, and they illustrate that we're not alone, that we do go through similar experiences. Some stories, like the two you're going to hear behind me this evening, are inspirational and life-changing. And I would say this to you: although an ancient tradition, storytelling will always be relevant. It's what we human beings do. After all, why do you go on Facebook? And why do you go on Twitter? And why do you do a post and a Twitter or a tweet? Because you've got a story to tell. Now, as you walk across the stage this evening, this very important chapter of your story ends. There will be many more chapters to come. We cannot wait to see what happens next. We congratulate you as you continue writing your story. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed a very, very special evening. Everybody here this evening is important and special, but I am going to introduce some dignitaries who came out just for you this evening. To my right, Representative Joe Danning, South Carolina House of Representatives. Joe Danning. To my right, the Honorable Mayor of Minnie Blackwell, the City of Hanahan. Minnie Blackwell. From the Dorchester County Council, we have two members, the Honorable Larry Hargett, and the Honorable Richard Rosebrock. Thank you, gentlemen. From Berkeley County Schools, we have the Chief Academic Officer of the Berkeley County School District, Archie Franchini. Archie. The Principal of the Berkeley Middle College, Claire Freeman. And the Superintendent of the Berkeley County School District, Rodney Thompson. From Dorchester County, we have the Honorable Cheryl Mushrush, Dorchester School District 4 Board of Trustees. Thank you. And also from Dorchester County Schools, the Honorable Lisa Tupper, Dorchester School District 2 Board of Trustees. Thank you. From the State Board for Technical and Comprehensive Education, Herb Ellis. Herb Ellis. From the State Board, its former chairman, Montez Martin. I'd like to introduce anybody from the Foundation Board. Any Foundation Board members present? How about TTC retirees? If you're a retiree from the college, would you stand? Retirees, thank you so much. The Trident Technical College Alumni Association Board, would members present please stand? Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's come to the platform. To my far right, would you stand, the Vice President for Technology, Bernie Straub. The Dean of the Berkeley campus, Karen Wrighton. Associate Vice President for Planning and Accreditation, Susie Barr. The Vice President for Continuing Ed and Economic Development, Bob Walker. Vice President for Advancement, Meg Owl. From Charleston County, Area Commissioner, Reverend Robert Reed. From Dorchester County, Area Commissioner Marion Thompson. Our Academic Vice President, Dr. Pat Robertson. The Vice President for Student Services, Dr. Elise Davis McFarland. The Chairman of the Area Commission, Mr. Jack Harrison. And to my left, you will hear from him tonight, student speaker from Somerville, Justin Morris. And from Union Heights, student speaker Faith Callum. Area Commissioner from Charleston County, Mr. Baird Mallory. From Dorchester County, Area Commissioner Rudd Smith, Esquire. Also from Berkeley County, Mr. Bill Blanton. The Dean of the Mount Pleasant campus, Mike Patterson. The Dean of the Palmer campus, Dr. Lou Robinson. And the Vice President for Finance and Administration, Scott Pelker. The academic deans are behind me. Would you please stand up and would you applaud our academic deans? And our faculty. On either side of you, flanking you, are the faculty from Trident Tech. Would you please stand and let us applaud you, the faculty of Trident Technical College. Thank you. This year, you're in for a treat. This year, we're going to continue the tradition of a student speaker, but tonight, instead of one student speaker and then a guest speaker, we are going to have 2 students. What do you think about that? Thank you. Both speakers were selected by the presidents of our student organizations from the 2012 Merit Award nominees who auditioned for this honor. So our student leaders have selected Justin Morris, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts, to provide our first reflection. Come on down, Justin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for the introduction, Dr. Thornley, and thank you to all the parents, relatives, faculty, and staff who could make it here today. It is my privilege to speak here tonight. The last speech I sat through in this Coliseum was 8 years ago when I graduated from Somerville High School with a less than stellar 1.9 GPA. Sitting in that seat, all I was thinking about was where I was going to party that night. The thing I worked hardest at was, in fact, not working hard. A few months later, I joined the Marine Corps, and a few friendly drill instructors managed to change all that. It didn't take long for me to realize that hard work and dedication were the tools for success and that my parents were right. After 3 deployments, I decided to leave the Marine Corps and pursue a career in culinary arts. Seeing my mom graduate from the nursing program helped me realize that Trident Tech would be the right place for me. The Culinary Institute's state-of-the-art facilities, incredible staff, and reputation for excellence in Charleston were a perfect fit for me. And so my journey began. From my first appointment with my advisor, Chef Mitchell, I knew I made the right decision. As a student at Trident Tech, I was able to not only learn all about culinary arts, but I was also able to be a part of nearly every special event in Charleston. Whether it was waiting tables at the Vintner's Dinner, cooking at the Food and Wine Festival, or bartending at the Chef's Potluck, there was always an opportunity to be out in the community having fun and learning. These unique opportunities are what make Trident Technical College such a special place. Throughout my time at Trident, there have been many instructors who have had a lasting impact on me. From my first day in a teaching kitchen with Chef Ulak, to the everyday grind of the restaurant at 181 Palmer with Chef Stefanelli, to waiting tables in Chef Huff's dining room class, it has been a fantastic learning experience. However, I cannot even begin to give all the credit to the instructors here at Trident Tech. After late nights at work or challenging days at school, it has been my wife who was always there to encourage me to stay the course. Whether it was physically dragging me out of bed in the morning or having a hot meal waiting when I got home, she was my rock. An immense amount of credit is also due to my parents, who have supported me even back in those high school days when, let's face it, there wasn't much worth supporting. So to my family, friends, and the faculty who have supported me along the way, I thank you. You helped make me the man I am today. In the beginning of the speech, I told you about the unruly high school kid sitting in this seat 8 years ago. Well, now I stand in front of you a changed man, having just received the Merit Award for the Outstanding Graduate from the Culinary Department. With a final GPA nearly double what I finished high school with, I have come a long ways in 8 years, thanks in large part to my family and friends here at Trident Technical College, and of course, those friendly drill instructors. So thank you, and congratulations, graduates.
Let me get this straight. You're the culinary major, but your wife had a hot meal for you when you came home?
It's true.
Just checking this out. What's wrong with this picture, right, ladies? Where is your family?
Right over here.
All right, would you all stand up? We're so proud of you. Stand up, please. Thank you. Thank you. You are awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. We have a wonderful second student speaker, also selected by our student leaders. She is an associate in applied science, radiologic technology. She just might perform your next x-ray. Would you welcome Faith Callum? Faith Callum.
Thank you, Dr. Thornley. For all of us here tonight, especially the graduating class of 2012, we made it! So now that we've reached the mountaintop, where do we go from here? Let me use myself as an example. I was that young African-American woman they said would never make it. With temptation facing me on a daily basis, I gave birth to my daughter at the age of 16. And oh, I can hear the comments stirring like the wind. Girl, what's the matter with you? Are you crazy? Maybe I wasn't thinking the way that I should have, but I am grateful for the beautiful child God has blessed me with. My friends, all things happen for a reason. We may not understand the full scope initially, but I knew the good Lord had a plan for my life. I was a spontaneous Hanahan High School graduate with so many questions in my head. Was I good enough for college? How was I going to pay for it? Plus, would I be able to make the grades? My first friend and treasured advisors, Jane Benton and Krista Gentry, helped me to map out a course of study in the radiologic technology program. They were a motivating force and encouraged me every step of the way. They would ask things like, Faith, are you a part of any student organizations? Did you write the essay to attend the ASRT House of Delegates meeting? Have you applied to become the featured graduation speaker? They persisted in having me pursue opportunities that paid off, because here I am. Yes, this Dean's-led student who never believed she could make it this far has changed her attitude. In 2010, I applied for the Student Ambassador Program and was one out of only 10 students selected. It was such an honor because I knew I would be able to represent TTC on many levels. I remember the first Student Ambassador event with Ms. Ramika Leary from the recruiting department, and I can honestly say she has been a true inspiration and mentor. She also helped me prepare a documentary that aired on South Carolina Educational Television. My experience as student ambassador had taken me to another level. I was used in print campaigns, spoke at various radiologic technology conferences, and selected for who's who among American colleges and universities. I also received the opportunity of a lifetime when the marketing division selected me to appear in a brand new TTC commercial. An opportunity for me to give back in more ways than one. So will I go back to Union Heights and give back? Absolutely. Will I use the education I received at Trident Technical College to save lives? Without a shadow of a doubt. Will I be grateful to all those fine people who have helped me along the way? Yes. In fact, I count my blessings every day. In closing, I leave you these thoughts. If you keep on doing what you've always done, you'll always be where you need to be. This TTC graduate from Union Heights is just one example of what a quality education at Trident Technical College can produce. Embrace your success, for your hard work has paid off. Thank you.
Okay. This morning I met your good-looking husband. Is he here anywhere?
Over there.
Oh, would you stand up, good-looking husband? All right. And all of your family, would you please stand? All of Faith's family, very proud of you. Very proud of you. Awesome. Let's hear it again for Justin and for Faith.
At this time, will the candidates for the associate degree please stand? Dr. Thornley, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates who have qualified for graduation by successfully completing curricula offered by Trident Technical College. The faculty recommends the awarding of appropriate associate degrees in recognition of the candidates' academic accomplishments.
Trident Technical College, by virtue of the authority vested in it by the state of South Carolina, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, hereby confers on the candidates named associate degrees, together with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto.
Will the candidates for the associate's degrees please be seated until your student marshal directs you to the stage? Will the candidates for the associate's degree please come forward? Associate in Arts, Jessica A. Adams. Laura C. Bagley. Sarah A. Baranowski. Linda A. Buford. Valerie D. Brazington, magna cum laude. Lindsay A. Breland. Lanita Shanta Capers. Christopher Shane Chapman. Brian Chad Davis. Kirby J. Easler. Joanna P. Garcia. Asia M. German. Julia Hayward Gibbs. Delonzo A. Gibson. Gregory Christopher Griffin. Natalie A. Guzman. Matthew P. Heisenbuttle. Alex E. Hopkins. Pacola V. Jenkins. Janiquia R. Johnson. Chaz M. Jones. Melissa R. Jones. Tanika J. Jones Janvier. Jameson Knowles. Robin L. Lee, magna cum laude. Rayshawn Vidal Lewis, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Mason. Kelly L. McClung. Shannon M. McGillivray. Lauren E. Mills. Harold W. Nelson III. Kimberly W. Pence. Jamal Lee Perry. Deborah J. Petrak. Cheryl Bernadette Petway. Georgie Pinkney. Felicia C. Plunkett. Alex B. Provenzano. Rochelle Diane Ray, summa cum laude. DeSimone A. Richardson. Adrian Y. Rivers. Tierra C. Samuels. Shakira Luis Scheider. Crystal L. Slade. Dawn M. Smalls. Sherry M. Smalls. Teresa A. Sullivan, magna cum laude. Samantha N. Surratt. Katie M. Trisco. Erica V. Waring. Crystal L. Washington. Crystal R. Williams. Grace Ann Wolf. Antonio Woods. Associate in Science, Danielle M. Allen Bloom. Latoya L. Bennett. Neshama Janae Bono. Olivia S. Bowen. Danielle Beth Brazina. Carrie A. Brewer. Jennifer Jeanne DiDonato. Jeremy H. Dickens. Amber M. Douglas, magna cum laude. Rachel D. Douglas. Joel Robert Easler. Chantel L. Evans. Tony M. Ford. Diarje T. Frazier. Danielle Patricia Frazier. Gayla S. Freeman. Carmen B. Gadsden. Marion Q. Holt. James O'Brien Keels. Laura Olivia Lewis. Ashley Kayleen Mantilla. Eric Nicholas Maslankowski. Demetria J. McCrae. Michelle L. McFadden. Willard C. Miller III. Kyle Vincent Montgomery, cum laude. Daniel Jeremias Nunez. Linda Ann Palmer, magna cum laude. Oye V. Radgaglia, magna cum laude. Krista Marie Roberts. Stephen Dana Roberts. Abby L. Ross. Ines Sanchez, magna cum laude. Francis M. Sanders. Tiffany S. Singleton. Dwayne Randall Smith II. Renee E. Sutton. Lutre D. Watson. Cynthia G. Weatherford. Chelsea Brianne Whitfield. Adrian M. Young. Associate in Applied Science, Aircraft Maintenance Technology, Patty A. Ammons. Jonathan A. Chafin. Jean J. Clifford, magna cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Camila D. Craven, cum laude. Joy Denise Marr. Noel F. Mathis. Oksana V. Satila, magna cum laude. Chandra M. Simpson. Associate in Applied Science, Emergency Medical Technology, Thomas C. Adams II. Abby Marie Beamer. Ralph Robinson Black, cum laude. Michael S. Blass. Daniel Antonio Cobiella. Hani Ava Maria Davis, cum laude. Chanel Crystal Farrell. Chelsea R. Flynn. Virginia L. Fowler. Aaron J. Frisbee. Stephen Taylor Gaston. Carrie Elizabeth Hughes, magna cum laude. Martin Kemp, magna cum laude. Stephen M. Martin. Black Rob Norman. Monica L. Peoples. Christina F. Perales. Michael Owens Upchurch, magna cum laude. Donna L. Williams, cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technology, Charles H. Bright. Eugene S. Brown. Joy V. Burdine. Heather Ann Cheney. Catherine Ann Crawley. Gina E. Glover. Jessica L. Haynes, magna cum laude. Karen J. Myers. Dalis Pedro Burgos, summa cum laude. Caitlin M. Rotten. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant, Jessica Aldridge. Mary Margaret Butler, magna cum laude. Lalia F. Dimitrov. Stephanie A. Ellswick. Heather C. Harris. Melanie Crystal Herring, cum laude. Bridget E. Horn. Mark Robert McGuigan, magna cum laude. Camille Yvette Mitchell Henry. Kristen A. Muratore. Ryan C. Narciso. Jessica Lee Proctor. Michelle K. Rose. Malcolm J. Thompson. Mary Elizabeth Williams. Associate in Applied Science, Radiologic Technology, Alyssa H. Boyles. Samuel Ryan Brantley, summa cum laude. One of the student speakers tonight, Zaniqua F. Callum. Carlton G. Carr, Jr. Nick G. Carances, summa cum laude. Mission C. Curry. James B. Dallas. John Jeremy DeWitt. Robert P. Frederick. Tara A. Gelsomino, cum laude. Olga Hafeli, summa cum laude. Jeff W. Janisek. Amanda F. Mappus. James E. McClure, Jr. Tiffany D. Quick. Sarah C. Ross, cum laude. Jasmine Tiara Tatman. Jason W. Thompson, summa cum laude. Tracy Williams Cope, magna cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Respiratory Care, Kimberly C. Alls. Zachary Dane Bailey. Stephanie R. Brockman. Holly L. Collier. Georgia S. Duval. Victoria R. Gazis. David Glenn Hardy, Jr. Kevin Ray Johnson. Kip W. Kroc. Tanja P. Lester. Tammy R. Mahan. Allison P. McCutcheon. Elizabeth M. Murphy. Radina D. Sanders. Ruth Ann Vick. Associate in Applied Science, Veterinary Technology, Jasmine A. Benton, cum laude. Kieran Byrne Denton. Aurora Suzanne Link. Amanda Lee Miller, magna cum laude. Audrey Marceline Miller, magna cum laude. Kathleen Marie Quinn, summa cum laude. Rebecca K. Toole. Clausen Aaron Waldrop. Randy M. Williamson. Associate in Applied Science, Accounting, George Anthony Brown. Emil A. Cabillard. Jennifer Flood German. Teresa M. Fulbrick, magna cum laude. Karen S. Amiel, cum laude. Jamie L. Hyatt, cum laude. Alicia Marie Musgrove. Maydeen P. Piercy. LaQuisha N. Rodman. Craig K. Scuddington. Travis C. Shoemaker. Kiera C. Simmons. Ling Yang. Associate in Applied Science, Administrative Office Technology, Heidi Ann Benjamin, magna cum laude. Mona J. Byrne, cum laude. Kelsey Marie Bowen, magna cum laude. Tamara L. Campbell. Amanda L. Holtzberry. Georgetta N. Jones. Wendy R. Martin. Ciandri R. McNeil. Joyce Marie McGrew, cum laude. Denitra O. Smiley. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology, Lakeisha R. Alston. Shakima T. Bennett. Albert X. Bing. Merrill M. Black, magna cum laude. Harold E. Dyson, Jr. John C. Futch. Shanae C. Green. Keith William Hibbs. Becky M. Lawson. Joseph A. Mantilla. Tanisha M. G. Mazik, cum laude. Teresa R. Reynolds. Chase Edward Ring, cum laude. Jennifer Jane Ring, magna cum laude. Hanif A. Shabazz. Chantel Asia Smith. Tamara J. Sparger. Julia A. Twomey, cum laude. Cynthia P. White. Lori A. Zeeley. Associate in Applied Science, General Business, Vashtia A. Bennett. Dorothy Connor. LaKenya Quintera Dover. Antrell Corlett Green. Arnica L. Hayward. Jennifer E. Lingenfelter. Crystal L. Ridgedill. Ryan N. Shattuck. Karen L. Taylor. Renee L. Washington. Amy L. Wood. Associate in Applied Science, Management, April D. Conover, magna cum laude. Sonja A. Henderson. Tanisha N. Hayward. Rachel Suzanne Hodge. Latarsha M. Hollington. Megan Gail McCafferty. Kaylee Marie Mitchell. Earl Lewis Moore. Audrey C. Morgan. Letitia B. Moultrie. Jamie A. Spinks. Cynthia L. Vasquez. Wanda J. Wiggins. Associate in Applied Science, Network Systems Management, Christopher B. Bush, magna cum laude. Richard N. Neff, magna cum laude. Timothy L. Repack. Jason C. Robertson, cum laude. Brian J. Tyler. Stephen Troy Woodside, cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Telecommunications Systems Management, Brett Wayne Braden. David A. Buchan. Michael E. Frazier. Bill Allen Goad, cum laude. Ian M. Smith. Charles A. Starling, magna cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Early Care and Education, Colleen D. Adams. Sherry Ivy Baylor. Mahogany Black. Crystal E. Broad, magna cum laude. Annabelle C. Brown. Harriet G. Butler Williams. Bridget R. Clark. Daisha S. Clayton. Cassandra Burnett Coakley. Melissa L. Drayton, cum laude. Loretta M. Duke. Fior Dializa Carmen Fernandez Colon, magna cum laude. Laura C. Flater. Melissa A. Fretschel. Tracy A. Fuller. Cynthia J. Gordine. Janae N. Graham. Brianna Otisha Green. Annette Howard. Ruth N. Jenkins. Kimberly K. Lewis. Letitia C. Lloyd. Lori Dantzler Martinez, magna cum laude. Sherrianne A. Medina. Patty K. Oakley, cum laude. Laura E. Penner, magna cum laude. Dana R. Polk. Lazana Desiree Porter. Vernice L. Ransom, cum laude. Pierline L. Richmond, magna cum laude. Seneca S. Robinson. Angela A. Cervello, cum laude. Patricia M. Steffel. Gwendolyn J. Washington. Sabrina G. Williams. Antoinette Woods. Associate in Applied Science, Human Services, Isa S. Abdul Wadud. Gwendolyn Teresa Boyd Arnold. Christine M. Broughton. Hattie P. Bush. Jeanette Colantonio. Nakia R. Drayton. Roberta Ellis. Dean H. Elzey. Bryn K. Farahay. Leslie R. Fry. Lindsay Noel Gibson. Darren L. Graham. Karen E. Griffin. Sheena D. Jackson. Octavia A. Jefferson. Norma J. Johns. Crystal J. Johnson. Jacqueline C. Ladson. Letitia M. Larkins. Christina D. Lopez. Brittany L. Major. Lindsay C. Marshke. Manish C. Mazik. Teresa T. Mims. Leroy J. Moore. Tanya M. Mosing. Tiffany Nicole Nelson. Janet Faye Nunez Romero. Vantella R. Richardson. Celia A. Simmons. Linda F. Simmons. Tabitha N. Simpson. Tisha Lynn Sweatman. Amanda M. Waters. Roberta C. Williams. Deidre S. Wilson. Ophelia N. Yarcy. Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts Technology, Sean David Ballard. Joseph T. Baxter. Elsie Cassandra Bierke. Joseph E. Blue, Jr. Cheyenne L. Bond. Tangela Brown. Lindsay Ann Combs. Jessica T. Daniel. Naja O. Dixon. Elijah Paul Edwards. Darren Kane Fallon. Carmen Jackson Fralix, cum laude. Courtney Beth Golahon, cum laude. Andrea Williams Griffin. Megan Lynn Grimm, magna cum laude. Aquindalyn K. Hill. Eric Rommel Iserman, summa cum laude. Terrence J. Franklin. Jamie Bunny Campney. Darius Travis King. Oscar Jasond Knight. Renee M. McGuigan. The other student speaker of the night, Justin L. Morris, magna cum laude. Lenovia Nelson Myers. Cody E. O'Dowd. Thomas James Pratt, cum laude. John L. Romano. Karen L. Russell. Katie Suzanne Seeley. Andrew L. Tracy. Arnett L. Washington. Shauna Caitlin Yeomans. Associate in Applied Science, Hospitality and Tourism Management, Jennifer M. Bell, magna cum laude. Tanya Diane Fogarty. Sarah A. Gosnell. Courtney M. Hunt. Thao Thi Beach Lee. Ashley M. Reed. Samuel Thomas Stever. Daniel G. Weatherford. Hannah E. Wilson. Associate in Applied Science, Civil Engineering Technology, John Jeremy Backstrom. Anthony J. Martino, Sr., cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Electronics Engineering Technology, David Kenneth Blackwell. Harold T. Broad III, cum laude. Ruel O. Soriano. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Nicholas A. Anderson. James William Beering, magna cum laude. Tyler L. Boline. Cody H. Breland. Samuel D. Button. Andrew H. Cannon. Aline W. Chamblin. Thomas Andrew Davidson II. Ruth N. DuBois. Jerry J. Ferguson Jr., cum laude. Sebastian Geppert. Jimmy Greenway. Christopher J. Griffin. Ronell B. Hicks Sr. Michael E. Hobson, magna cum laude. Margie K. Jewell. Caitlin Marie Lewis. Kathleen T. Marinan. Robert Jason Adrian Martin. Sean M. McMahon, magna cum laude. James R. Mong, magna cum laude. Dwayne A. Moore. Joseph L. Pryor, Jr. Hagen Chase Ragland. Nicholas W. Reese. Shedrick Snyder. Michael David Stanley, summa cum laude. Michael Laverne Tisdale. Oliver J. Wentworth. Michelle Whitaker. John F. Wilbanks, cum laude. Brenda L. Walliver. Gretchen Michelle Wright. Associate in Applied Science, Horticulture Technology, Elizabeth Ray Frampton. Robert L. McMahon, Jr. Johanna Lynn Neiman, magna cum laude. Timothy H. Price, Jr. Myron R. Wiggins. Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Cam A. Curry. John Richard Helton III, cum laude. Matthew Zane Pilgreen. Associate in Applied Science, Commercial Graphics, Matthew J. Burkhardt. Aaron R. Butler. Sonia R. Crawford Coben. Patricia C. Davis. Lacey J. Gomez. Grayling Jamal Harper, Jr. Krista Leanne Loki. Flora E. Nettles, cum laude. Graham James Palmgren, cum laude. Kelly M. Roberson. Jasmine J. Thompson. Associate in Applied Science, Radio and Television Broadcasting, Rafael Jose Acevedo. Adam Sean Hodges. Janice O. McNeil. William M. Mosney. Natalie H. Perez. Curtis Pinkney. James Michael Tips, cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice, Jessica D. Ankrum. Amanda M. Bray. Jennifer D. Brett. Alea Shanae Brown. Heidi J. Coleman, magna cum laude. Ross Hunter Dalty. Matthew Ryan Dangerfield. Gerard J. DeCocker Jr., cum laude. Christina A. Droz. Philip Ray Earhart Jr. Kaylin N. Eichmann. Barbara R. Goodyear. Cheryl M. Green. Jamie Carla Grin. Caitlin E. Guy. Laura C. Hayes. Georgia A. Houston. LaQuinta Chanel Jefferson. Dawn M. King. Cassidy Lynn Landry, cum laude. Monique L. Law. Donna M. Mason. Louise S. Nelson. Melanie Lynn Nesbitt. Ryan O. Pinkney. Keely D. Robb. Kavitha E. Salters, magna cum laude. James B. Smalls, Jr. John B. Staley III. Taisha L. Swift. James R. Watson, cum laude. Matthew Lyle Ween, cum laude. Jondell D. Wetzel. Associate in Applied Science, Paralegal, Lauren Nicole Bates. Kathy D. Collum, magna cum laude. Stephanie T. Gandolfo. Cassie C. Goodland, magna cum laude. Heather M. Hardy. Lori H. Henderson. Caitlin B. Jennings. Carrie A. Louder, cum laude. Amy M. Levere Nielsen. Autumn Renee Martin. Victoria Elaine Owens, cum laude. Laquita C. Polite. Deborah A. Reed. Shannon Patricia Regaro. April M. Rowland. Tamika S. Seward. Kimberly D. Valance. Karen S. Whitaker. Avis R. Williams. Jessica Aaron Woods, magna cum laude. Crystal V. Wyant. Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, Jean M. Bennett. Anna Elizabeth Eady. Maria A. Eriks. Janet H. Elegant. Aaron Lee Fordyce. Charles F. Garrett III. Olivia Nicole Gatlin. Nicole A. Godfrey. Jennifer M. Hanna. Nikita N. Holmes. Kathleen Sue Hubbard, cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Hutto. Sherry L. McLennan. Eunice B. Murray. Elizabeth N. Oti. Tony A. Scott. Shantasia Monet Simmons. Ashley N. Smalls. Timothy S. Smith. Clarice Stafford Levine. Lauren E. Stanley. Holly A. Steele. Pamela M. Swingle. Judith A. Thompson. Lindsay D. Turnmeyer. Dwayne Eugene West. And Chris A. Wyndham. Dr. Thornley, this concludes the awarding of associate's degrees.
Will the candidates for the diplomas and certificates please stand? Dr. Thornley, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates who have qualified for graduation by successfully completing curricula offered by Trident Technical College. The faculty recommends the awarding of appropriate diplomas and certificates in recognition of academic accomplishments.
You're doing so well. Trident Technical College, by virtue of the authority vested in it by the state of South Carolina and upon the recommendations of the faculty, hereby confers on the candidates named diplomas and certificates, together with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto.
Will the candidates for diplomas and certificates please be seated until your student marshal directs you to the stage? Diploma, Cosmetology, Ivory M. Fripp, summa cum laude. Diploma, Expanded Duty Dental Assisting, Jessica Caitlin Grooms. Crystal Jalise Halls. Kimberly B. Harrelson. Amber Lynn Hires. Brandy Horn. Kimberly N. Lee, cum laude. Heather Colleen Mitchell, magna cum laude. Heather Lee Potts. Carla W. West. Diploma, Medical Assisting, Teresa Elizabeth Bascom, summa cum laude. Tara A. Braden. Vanessa A. Campbell. Ashley N. Gilliard. Gloria Green. Martha Kenyarda Green. Carolyn S. Johnson. Jessica L. Johnson. Sarah G. Lale. Heather Marie Laneski. Amber Brooke McClung. Rachel Lynn Partridge. Diane Lorraine Price. Lindsay R. Shore. Crystal G. Simpson. Stephanie Nicole Smith. Kelsey Michelle Tejero. Valerie Williams. Ashley Monique Wilson. Diploma, Ophthalmic Clinical Assistant, Patrick Stephen Baker. Susan L. Brown, cum laude. Heather B. Woodward. Diploma, Pharmacy Technician, Latanya P. Bowens. LaShawn M. Flowers. Erica Lynn Forrest. Tia L. Jenkins Smalls. Marla E. Rivers. Tracy Peak Shelley. Holly Louise Tilden. Diploma, Practical Nursing, Amy Kimes. Certificate, Advanced Baking and Pastry, Taylor L. Calcutt. Violet Noel Beasley. Caitlin Britton Ingram. Certificate, Aircraft Assembly Technology, Dennis Lewis Bowman. Travis X. Coxum. Asia B. Cromwell. Jean-Louis Safrant. Gary T. Spruill. Joseph R. Taylor. Bradford Channing Wilson. Stephen Lee Davis. Certificate, Allied Health Preparation, Aisha Zaman. Certificate, A+, Network Plus Technician, Carol B. Williams. Certificate, Avionics Maintenance Technology, Russell P. Mahaffey. Certificate, Baking and Pastry, Janine A. Foy Howard. Certificate, Basic Construction Trades, Lorenzo L. Frazier. Certificate, Basic Electronic Journeyman 1, David Richard Barber, Jr. Certificate, Business Information Systems, Natasha M. Jackson. Certificate, Construction Management, Donald Buchanan. Frank C. Gibson. Certificate, Cosmetology, Elizabeth A. Boger. Eugene E. Corbett III. Linda O. Douglas. Donna W. Dwight. Nicole Edie. Tamara Marie Green, summa cum laude. Luana J. Harrington. Cherie L. Hobbs. Andrea P. Ori. Mary Anna Neese. Uniqua C. Nesbitt. Emma L. Nobles. Candace L. Smith. Mindy Brenna Waits, magna cum laude. Lanika N. Walker. Latasha M. Watson. Sylvania L. Wright. Certificate, Crime Scene Investigation, Sharonda LeClaire Seabrook. Certificate, Culinary Arts, Michelle M. Reichert. Certificate, Digital Photography, Christina M. Riley. Certificate, Event Management, Kealandra DeRay Thomas. Certificate, Infant and Toddler Development, Gloria A. Gathers. Kathy R. Mosteller. Certificate, Massage Therapy, Khadijah L. Brown. Catherine L. Hazelton. Mary K. Hodges. Cheryl N. McKinnon. Jonathan J. Thomas. Certificate, Medical Office Specialist, Trelline C. Simmons. Certificate, Medical Record Coder, Heather L. Fields. Michael A. Grant. Annie J. Martin, summa cum laude. Casey Ann McCown, magna cum laude. Lachelle C. Williams. Certificate, Nail Technology, Xenia L. Curtis. Brittany Danielle Henderson. Asia Q. Muhammad. Tiffany S. N. Zaxby. Kenneth S. Taylor. Certificate, Special Education, Angela Griffin Hicks. Certificate, Welding Gas Tungsten Arc, Michael Gibbs, Jr. Dr. Thornley, this concludes the awarding of certificates and diplomas.
Let's do that one more time, and let's do it right. To the class of 2012, congratulations. 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 And on behalf of all the Trident Technical College graduates who have gone on before you, I hereby induct you into the TTC Alumni Association. May you have a long, productive relationship with the college. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for spending this beautiful summer evening with us. Would you now please stand for the recessional? Thank you and good evening. Congratulations. Congratulations.